Welcome to the Not Nerd Show. I'm Nate Heath, and we are here to help you tech better. Here with me, as always, Mr. Dave Baylor.
Hello, Mr. Nate.
Hello.
And look at me. We'll talk
Yes.
about your background in a minute, but look at my background. Thanks to IKEA,
Looks
Calix, and
amazing.
Scottus, and a little bit of money and some lights that we'll talk about later. That's what I got going on. And Nate, I'm excited to hear what you got going on because we're going to talk about your hat today. We're going to talk about tips and tricks from yours truly. We're going to talk about just the headlines. And I always forget to mention this. Picks of the week. Go to notpicks.com where there are millions of things available for you that we have picked personally for you and more. So without further ado, let's talk about you.
Yes, let's talk about me. And before we get into my hat, I do want to quickly apologize to our viewers if my mustache is not looking at 100%. The last 2 days, I've been trying a different mustache brand. I've tried them in the past, and I really like their branding. They do a lot of social media stuff.
What are you
but
doing?
They don't make it strong enough. So I think after today, I actually messaged the company Stash Salt and said, hey, I love what you guys are doing, but your wax isn't strong enough. So I had to reapply my wax today. It's tough, but enough mustache talk.
As one
Let
does.
us get into the hat. Yes.
What is it going to be? I see red.
Red. Danger, danger, danger. And fourth week in a row.
Draplin Design Company. 4 weeks in a row.
Yes.
And are you at Draplin's house right now?
Yeah, I wish. Yes, he's got it decorated for fall. I'm guessing this is not the decor of Draplin's living room. While I have been to his property, I've not been inside the domicile. Yeah. He's got his office out back. But yeah, this hat, I don't think they even stock it anymore on the website. So it's dead stock, but he had one for me. So I'm scrolling furiously through all his hats.
He's got everything for you.
Yeah, I think he literally told me, oh, no, this one still is on the site. It's the Stretto Red White Mesh Action Cap. Oh, man.
There he is right there.
We're just one big commercial for Draplin here. I do love his hats. And
yeah, he kind of looks like you and me combined.
Yes, yeah, there we go. If you could morph, we need a 50%, 50% cross view of both of us.
That'd be funny. Yeah. Draplin.com, Draplin.
Yes, and he finally has a new website, and I think it is built on Squarespace, which I'm not a fan of. But yeah, we are not, unless he does give me some nice discounts when I buy hats from him and some free goodies. So I guess we're unofficially sponsored. He doesn't know that. But anyways, we got lots of technology to talk about. Hey, Grandma is in the house. Thank you for joining the live chat. One of our dedicated viewers.
I got to say to Hey Grandma, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get Nate the hat in time for this week, but we're going to see each other in a couple days, and so we will hook up then and get him the hat. So I didn't want you to be disappointed. Plus, he's got 30,000 to go through, probably 5 or 6 more.
But a hat from Hey Grandma is always treasured. And that is a good reminder, Dave, that if you'd like to join us and you're in the Portland area, Friday, we're going to be attending the Retro Gaming Show at the Oregon Convention Center. Sadly, we found out that producer Todd and the Unipiper won't be there on Friday. It goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we're going to be there Friday. So if you want to join up, a couple other guys are coming along. But yeah, it's
you could see
David
the guy
Hater is there.
You could see the guy who did the voice for Solid Snake. Metal Gear Solid. You could see the guy that voiced Mario and Luigi for a lot of years. I mean, what is there not to love? Pinball Museum. Yes. Next level. We got to see some pinballs last year. This is their place. But
if people have been around since last year, you will remember that our visit was cut short due to a fire alarm and building evacuation of the entire convention center. But this year I am planning on playing more video games. We didn't get to do much of that last year. So the Retro Gaming Show, check that out, and I'll try to put a link in the show notes so you can do that. So last week was Amazon Prime Big Deal Days or whatever, and I came across an article, a guy analysis and some videos, and he said, I would have saved on average almost nothing during Amazon's recent fall Prime Big Deal Days. And for some big ticket purchases, I would have actually paid more. So he kept track of things from prior dates. So TV stand he'd been watching jumped 38% to $379 from $275 on October 2nd. Same story for a few other big ticket. Another console went up from $219.99 to $299. So yeah, it's interesting thing. Just remember, just because it says it's a big deal day and it says that it's marked down from a retail price,
don't believe them.
You're going to be surprised. Sometimes people selling stuff will manipulate things.
So this is something that's been done for decades and decades, multiple decades, at stores. They'll have an overstock of oranges. They'll bump up the price $10 and then put it on sale for $8, or let's say it's $5. They'll make it $8, and then they'll put a sign with $8, and then they'll have it slashed and put $5 on there. So it's the exact same price, and it's just a sale.
Yes.
So that's what they're doing, apparently.
Good little reminder. And we've talked about camel before, where you can do some price tracking there. That's one good way just to see, or if you kind of know what you're looking for, just know what you should pay. Search other sites, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, see what they're charging for stuff. And
do your due diligence, people. I mean,
especially in those big ticket items.
Yeah.
Yes. I also wanted to mention, last week we were talking about OpenAI's Sora 2 app. And I was looking for an invite code. Well, I was looking again during the week, and I'm trying all these codes, and I think they finally got so tired of me trying all these codes I was finding online that they just gave me access. Because I went in, I was DJing Friday night. I went in, I searched, I pulled up the Reddit thread, and I was like, okay, here's a code. I'm going to type it into the app. I opened the app. I've got access, and it wanted me to set up my profile.
Give me the code. It's probably a spent right now.
No, I probably have share codes. So if you need a Sora code, let me know. But I got my profile and my Cameo set up, which is when you create your persona within the app. And I sent Dave a couple of videos that we'll get to enjoy.
Which one do you want to start with?
Let us start with I got to remember which one. Let's do the Sam Altman one to start with.
All right. That's not the one I grabbed.
So Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, who also has allowed so you can allow your Cameo to be used by everyone, by your friends, or just by you. So I, of course, selected everyone on mine. Here we go.
You know what? I don't think I have the sound turned on. Will there be sound?
Yes, there is.
I'll turn it on.
Okay. That's a big part of...
Actually, it is on. It is on. Let's see. If you can't hear it at home, please let us know.
Yes.
So here we go.
Show me the move. Step to the right, then left. Keep a little bounce.
Like this?
Yeah, that's it. Loosen the knees. Got it? Spin. Yep, turn me. Not bad for a first try. You're picking it up quick. High five. Boom. Thanks for teaching me. Anytime.
Wait, you high-fived, and then he said, high five.
Yeah.
Let's see that again.
It's not perfect.
Show me the move. Step to the right, then left. Keep a little bounce.
Like this?
Yeah, that's it. Loosen the knees. Got it? Spin. Yep, turn me. Not bad for a first try. You're picking it up quick. High five. Boom. Thanks for teaching me. Anytime.
And I think I say you're picking it up quick, even though he was teaching me the dance.
So you're wearing the same shirt. How did you get your clothing in there? Was it a full?
Because you do a selfie. It's almost like when you set up Face ID. You look at the camera, you hit record, you read 3 different numbers, and that's how it trains your voice. And then you turn your head and you turn your head. But it filled out my shirt. I mean, it got pretty accurate. I mean, it was just pretty much the view that you see now was, which was
what they got, just the torso.
Yeah, let's do the beach one next.
Okay. So this one, I haven't watched any of these, but you said that this one was starring Leo Laporte of
Yes.
the Twit network, of which you and I, excuse me, watch a lot of.
Yes, This Week
So
in
here's
Tech, the tech guy on the radio you might recognize.
Yeah, let's go. I'm right here with you. This sand's softer than I thought.
Perfect day for it, huh?
Absolutely.
We made it.
Not bad for a couple tech guys.
Not bad at all.
your voice
Now-
is swapped. He's got
Yeah,
your voice.
The voices were a little bit off. The thing that I am happiest about, thank you, Sam Altman, it totally captured the mustache.
Yeah.
And it works. The mustache works. So let's go to the candy corn one next.
Okay. I just was impressed by that's a little bit of a tight zoom on your torso
my
for some
belly.
reason.
It took a couple pounds off. Sora takes off the pounds.
That's worth it.
Yes.
All right. Sorry. I was having some technical difficulties. So now I'm doing video number 3. It appears that it's you in a Halloween type environment.
Yes, and it's supposed to be claymation was the prompt.
Okay, claymation. So let's take a look and see what we got here.
I don't care what the internet says, candy corn is top tier Halloween candy. Sweet, buttery, little tricolored miracles. You pop one in, it crunches, it melts, and suddenly it's fall in your mouth. This stuff tastes like October.
Wow. Did it write the script, or did you?
Yeah,
tell it
yeah.
what to say?
All I said was I tagged myself and said in a Halloween with a Halloween background, talking about how amazing candy corn is.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. All right.
Yes, and then one last one just for you, Dave.
This one I'm excited about. I'm glad
No
you saved
explanation needed.
No.
Yeah, I think you can do some scripting. I don't know, but I was just playing around with it, and I mean, it does a pretty good job just giving it. I mean, I was giving it maybe 8-10 words as a prompt.
So I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I love what it did with your hair. It kept your mustache, which was great.
Yes.
And
I have my AirPod in. I had that in during when I was recording my thing. So now I've permanently got an AirPod in, which is accurate.
I think I have that shirt, but let us play.
All systems are reading green, Captain. We're approaching the anomaly now. Gravimetric levels are climbing, steady but high. Engineering, reroute auxiliary power to the forward shields. That should give us a buffer. Ready when you are.
Wow. So I've heard a few podcasts talk about copyright.
Yes.
And like, this is pulling no punches. That is the trademarked logo of Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Yes.
That uniform is exactly the style. The ship, I mean, a ship is a ship. But what are they going to, aren't they going to get in trouble for all this stuff?
I did, because there was a bunch of Pikachu videos going around, and the first one I tried was like me dancing with Pikachu, and is like, we can't create this video. So
I think Nintendo
I
hit
think
them.
I think some people have probably said, now is Star Trek going to come after them and say, hey, you can't use our logo on a uniform?
Well, one podcast I listened to, and you know, it's them saying something, then me listening, and then me regurgitating it. So
yes,
you know, check your sources. But that OpenAI kind of has this policy of, you know, do it and then ask for permission later, or more of you have to opt out. They're telling companies you need to opt out for copyright. We're just going to do stuff, and then you have to tell us, and then we'll opt out, which is 100% illegal. They could definitely be sued by anybody whose copyright they break or trademark they break. So they've got unlimited money coming in from all these investors. This bubble is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to pop one of these days. So I don't take investment advice from us, but if it were me, I would not put any money into AI right now, because the money's going to go away. Stock's going to drop. It's going to be a bloodbath, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The technology is very
We've been wrong every time before.
That's why you don't listen to our advice.
Yes, but the Sora app, it's fun to play with, and then so it is like a social network. You can just follow people and have a scroll through the feed of different stuff. You can download the videos. Obviously, I did that. There's a download button. It's saved to my photo album, so you can share them out. But it's very interesting. I still am just awestruck that it kept the mustache. I thought for sure I would be mustache-less.
And the
so whatever
fidelity
they're doing there.
The fidelity of your checkered shirt, it kept that. It didn't morph into some weird pattern. It's pretty incredible.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, on to our main topic of the week. I had kind of ballied around with a couple different ideas, but there's... Is that our belly around news?
That's our main topic button that I was slow
on. But there's some Apple stories, and these first ones we can get through pretty quickly, and then there's kind of an interesting one towards the end. But just today, Greg Joswiak, which is one of the big wigs at Apple, he posted on X a teaser of him saying, I forget what exactly it says on there, on his tweet, but it says, something powerful is coming. And a lot of people were interested to notice there was 5 M's, which would align, and there's a shadow of a MacBook Pro or a MacBook.
The M5.
With the M5 laptops.
There's 5 M's.
Are coming soon. But there's a lot of rumors. I also saw today, I didn't put in the show notes, but the Apple TV box, we'll get back to Apple TV, the term, in just a minute, but the Apple TV boxes are in very low stock, as well as the HomePods at major retailers. So
I need to buy one for work, though. Shoot.
Well,
what do I do?
Wait for the new one.
Well, I can need it by this weekend.
Oh. Well,
maybe we'll just borrow one from somewhere else.
Yeah. Yes. But so, yeah, Apple stuff coming. Besides iPhones, I would not buy anything Apple at this moment. Over the next few weeks, throughout October, we could see some stuff coming. So iPhones just released. Everything else, there could be some new stuff coming. So that's always exciting. Raise your hand if you own a Vision Pro.
Oh. Okay, that's one of us.
The Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers NBA team, they're going to be doing immersive video of some of their games that you can watch on the Vision Pro. So with some of the new cameras that they do their immersive stuff, they're going to be actually doing live broadcast games, not just like highlight reels like they've done or their little film type things. So that'll be very interesting. I'm definitely going to check that out when it happens.
Well, Alex Lindsay on the Twit Network that we always listen to, he's always saying the same thing that I think a lot of people just think is obvious. Put a camera in a chair and then sell a subscription or whatever to it to watch every game.
Yeah.
And that one seat, you're like, well, that seat's worth more than $5 a month times 1 million people.
Yeah.
$5 million for that one seat for the one game. Just do it that way. I don't understand what they're not doing.
Yeah. Yes. Well, speaking of Apple TV, so one of the big stories this week, Apple TV Plus is being renamed to Apple TV. So now you can watch Apple TV shows in the Apple TV app on your Apple TV. So I did see there was some interview today, I didn't get to read it, explaining why they were dropping the plus from their name.
Well, they kind of invented
just a few
that whole
short
plus.
years ago. Yeah, everybody started using plus, and now it's just going to be Apple TV. But if they're releasing new Apple TV boxes, I'm guessing they'll probably have some marketing message around why there's the name change.
Well, maybe they're going to change the name of the box.
Oh, yeah.
And call it something else. Apple streaming box. I'm a genius, marketing genius. I know.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then the next one. Do you remember the Apple Clips app?
I do.
Their kind of video creation app. It was actually a very cool app. Very easy to use, where you could put different backgrounds on you, do a green screen, add text to videos. But they are discontinuing that, and somebody was discussing this and just saying the fact that the Clips app was very well done, but it just didn't have anywhere to send us stuff. Like Meta released their Edits app. Well, you can export that directly into Instagram or Facebook or Threads or whatever. CapCut, is kind of designed with TikTok in mind, that you could export directly to TikTok. With the Clips app, it's like, okay, I have to go to the Clips app, create the video, download the video, then I could share it with social media. So I don't think anybody ever used it.
I'm making a clip right now. No. Yes.
Nice.
Maybe. I just invented that. See, that's what you do. You do these little clips, or you can get something from your camera roll, and then you play it.
Hi, everybody.
And it does it right there.
No.
It's that easy. And then you put it on social media. Yes. So I see the appeal.
Maybe.
And there's a lot of different effects, and you can add stickers, and
you can do the words.
You can pretend like you're in space and all of that stuff.
Yeah, it cuts out your background. It's cool. I loved it, and I thought, I'm going to use this all the time. I never opened it again.
I know. I know. I wanted to, but I just never got there. So this is our last piece of Apple stuff. I just thought this was funny. Times 2025 best inventions of 2025. Dave, they put 300 inventions on this list.
That's
Was there more than 300 inventions?
I'm sure there were thousands, but
this website also gets a little clunky. I think probably because it has to load 300. But they have different categories: robotics and accessibility, aerospace, agriculture.
Grip stick? Is this for putting lipstick on? Wow, that seems excessive.
Accessible adaptive lip balm.
Okay.
Agriculture. But if you get, then you've also obviously got a lot of stuff in AI, beauty. You scroll down, and then if you get to consumer electronics, which is what our listeners would be most interested in, you've got the Apple AirPods Pro 3.
There it is.
And the funny thing is, they picked it because of live translation. Well, the live translation's available on the AirPods regular 4 and the AirPods Pro 2, which we still haven't tried out. Friday at the Retro Gaming Show, come see us try out live translation.
Yeah. Who are we going to talk to with a different language?
Yeah, but so the AirPods made the list along with just about everything else. I mean, 300.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
I mean, it just goes on and on. It's like,
I wonder if people submitted stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we'll give you our marketing package with all the photos and everything. And they're like, we'll include it.
There was a couple things I recognized through there that we saw at CES, some of the products, but yeah, just
really
an endless list.
What is this? A cute cat to cool your soup. Oh, it must be a fan comes out of his mouth. This is just Chinese garbage, it looks like. I mean, I guess.
Just a little bit of everything on there, but if you want to keep up with the 300 greatest inventions of the year, check out that link in the show notes.
Man, I can't stop looking. There's just so much.
I can't even get to the bottom of it. Does it end?
I know.
My goodness. Yeah,
grab that scroll bar on the right-hand side.
Oh, and then they... Here's the best part. If you get all the way to the bottom, there's a special mentions linked article. Oh, that's where they maybe slimmed it down a little bit, it looks like. That one's not the full 300, but...
Okay.
Man, that's a lot of inventions.
They did just special mentions, but still, some of this stuff.
Still, it's like 100 of them.
I just don't get some of these. It's like, how are these like worthy?
Yeah, a big invention.
Yeah.
Well, you know what is worthy?
What's that?
Dave's Pro Tip of the Week.
Nate, I got a good one for you this week. Let's go into Apple Music if people want to play along. Apple Music. I will load it up here on my phone. I'll make sure there's nothing explicit showing. Okay, so here we are on Apple Music on your phone and other iOS devices. And I'm assuming this is available on desktop as well, although I have not tried that, so sorry. So here we are in my library.
I will try on desktop while I'll play along.
There's just so much good stuff in here. We've got One Direction, Jerry Reed, some more script, Fantastic Four, Flow Rida. How could you not love Flow Rida? Oh. Well, you'll notice with the redesign, you may be overwhelmed by trying to find what you're looking for, even though the graphics are really kind of nice. But what if I told you, Nate, that you could now pin your favorite albums to the top, right? Right here. You could pin the albums, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's go down to one. I really do like this particular album from the script. So I'm going to click and hold that, and you scroll, and the third item down in the list says pin album. You click that, and magically, at the top of your library is that album. Let's go down and find Flow Rida again. I really like this one. So click that one, pin album, boom. Now I didn't test to see how many you could do. Let's do One Direction. Let's do Jerry Reed. Let's do Home Free, pin album. Boom, they're all up there. So those things below changed, recently added, recently played, all those things. So as you build your library, those things are going to change. But if you pin them, they're going to be there at the top for quick access. So it couldn't be easier. Now give us an update, Nate, will you, on the desktop?
Yeah, I am not seeing, so I go into an album. Oh, in Apple, or in, if I go to the album, it's like not working now.
So I brought mine up, and I'm going to albums. It doesn't look like it's pinned anything. So
let's see.
I guess it's iOS only, and there's
it looks like it is. I found some of my local songs. I tried to right click on the album and there was no option. So it does look like it's iPhone only, but I'm guessing most of us are using our phones for music most of the time.
Yeah. And navigating your desktop version of Apple Music is a little bit easier than the phone because there's more space to have all the stuff. Anyway, I just thought that was a neat little trick that you can employ to pin your albums. And when you're done with them, you just click and hold it again, brings up the thing, and you say unpin album. Boom, disappears. Boom. And let's see if you can rearrange them. I'm curious. Can you? You can. Click and hold and drag around. So Flow Rida should be in the first position for sure.
Yes.
And then my boy Jerry's got to be second there. So there we go. That's my preferred list.
Nice. I love it. Well, that must mean it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Just the Headlines.
Well, it's getting darker faster.
Fall is here.
The wife's off to a meeting, so she's not there.
Nice.
Car's missing. No one stole it. So, oh well.
Oh well.
Nice fall evening. Oh, I give you a quick update. It's 57.2 degrees Fahrenheit with 47% humidity outside. We got the pressure of 30.04 millibars. It still doesn't say. It's INHG. I think that's millibars. Anyway, so for those of you who are looking for an update, the wind's blowing 0.9 miles an hour, and there hasn't been any rain today, but there was a lot yesterday.
Yes.
Or the day before.
Time to get out the rake, Dave, says Hey Grandma.
I know. I'm going to be like one of those annoying air blower guys, except for my blower is electric. So it doesn't... Why are there gas-powered air blowers? Why do they exist? They should be banned. I think they are banned in a lot of areas.
Yes.
Well, they work, but they're so loud. I mean,
noise pollution, air pollution, all that stuff.
Pollution everywhere.
Well, before we talk about pollution too much, let us get to Just the Headlines.
Germany to allow police to shoot down drones.
Rubik's Cube gets a $299 update complete with IPS screens and its own apps.
Find My iPhone enabled police to catch gang smuggling 40,000 with a T phones to China.
Denver hosts 31-mile run where racers have to constantly consume Taco Bell.
California law forces Netflix, Hulu to turn down ad volume. Hear, hear.
Ferrari announces its first electric sports car, promising real engine noises, sort of.
And finally, the moon is rusting thanks to wind blown all the way from Earth.
And those are the headlines. Nice.
There are a couple of those. One, that would be an incentive in the race to get ahead of everybody if they're constantly eating Taco Bell.
Yeah, don't want to be downwind.
Yeah, and now I'm linking these together. Maybe that's why the moon is rusting.
Oh, the Taco Bell Ultra Marathon.
Yeah. Wow.
Perfect. Well, we do have some listener mail this week. Yes, from
You're supposed to talk over the
music. The music's just so good. I love it. But producer Todd sent this one in, and I think listener spouse Chelsea also had mentioned this earlier, but he said, can individual folders or files be locked outside of putting the whole computer behind a passcode Face ID? So he did say computer there, and I know he uses, and Chelsea, and you and I use Mac computers. So I did look into this a little bit because I didn't know specifically. And I found 3 different options for protecting individual pieces of data. So the first one we've talked about before, it was a previous pro tip of the week, I believe, was using the Notes app. So you can have locked notes within the Apple Notes app that require a password or Face ID or Touch ID, whatever you might have.
And maybe you're going there, but you can put text, images, I think video files.
Yeah, PDF. So you can put any types of files within those locked notes. So that's one option. Another one I was not aware of. Encrypto is an app by MacPaw, which we talk about often. They make SetApp, this Mac app subscription service. But Encrypto is a free software. I downloaded it. I tried it out. There was another software I found, but it was like $30. So free is a better price. So what you do is you open up Encrypto, you add a file, you add a password, and then it encrypts it. And it basically creates its own it's a new file of that file, but it's encrypted. So to open that, you need the password. So that's Encrypto. I think it said it was cross-platform, but I don't see how that is because they're a pretty Mac app. But if you needed to send a secure file to people, you could do that. But yeah, it uses AES-2356.
It just encrypts the file.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
That's nice.
Yes, and you can add a password hint on it too. Like you'll see, logging into your computer, a password hint.
Now, so I don't know that.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know that you could lock a folder that way, but you could certainly get a bunch of files and zip them into one
And
file.
I think you can do a folder. If I remember correctly. I didn't try that though, but that is another way. Encrypto. I like that one. And then the third one, I had a window pop up over my notes, is disk utility. So this is a little bit more of I wouldn't say advanced, but
this is the one that I knew about.
Yes. So with the disk utility, which is built in on your Mac, you can create an encrypted disk as it just takes a portion of your hard drive. So you could say, okay, I'm going to need 100 gigs. I'm going to create 100 gigs, so it'll take up that much space on your hard drive. And then you can have that password, that's password protected. So then you would open that and you would have access to any files you want to keep secure within that. So if anybody has any questions, let us know because we do this stuff. But I really like the Encrypto. I was happy to find that.
Todd, what files are you trying to?
He's probably got some golden
down?
VHS files that he doesn't want anybody that Alyssa Milano
Teen
file
Sweat,
that he's got.
Teen Heat, whatever it is. Teen Steam, I think. Third time's a charm. The one thing that you can do on Macs and PCs and Linux or whatever, you can create different users for the same computer. So if I had one computer, I could create a Dave profile, a Val profile, an Abigail, and a Samuel. And then when those other users are using it, they can't see any of my files. They're just, and we do this at work a lot of times. If somebody's going to be using one of the staff's computers, we can put a separate user account on there so that people can log in and use the computer, but they won't access any of the staff's files. So anyway.
Yeah, so great question. Send those questions in, and we will try our best to answer them because there's a good chance we have experience with them. Well, let us move on to our takes of the week. And this first one, a data center fire in South Korea sees 858 terabytes with a T of government files and 8 years worth of work stored in the cloud go up in smoke.
They almost have as many files as I do. I can't think how terrible that would be.
Yes. And I did want to talk about this one, not put it in just the headlines, because I do want to remind people that one backup is none backup.
That's right, Nate. You can't back up. You can't move forward unless you back up. Behold, the power of backup.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the story. What a travesty this is. What are they even thinking, having that much data with no backup?
And it says allegedly backup simply couldn't be kept due to the G drive, which is the name of South Korea's government drive system, because of the massive capacity. But it gets worse.
Split it up?
It turns out that before the fire, the Ministry of the Interior and Safety had apparently instructed government employees to store everything in the G Drive cloud and not on their office PCs. And so it was a physical fire that took out this data center. But I don't care if it's 1 million terabytes. You've got to have some redundancy there in case a building burns down. 858 terabytes.
I mean, come on, guys. This is simple. You could buy an external hard drive that's really big. Let's say there are multiple ways to do it, and just back it up to that. It would have cost probably $5,000. And just
use Backblaze. Backblaze has unlimited backup.
Stupid. No excuse.
No excuse. Our next one, Netflix is launching party games for the living room with iPhone integration. So this is kind of like, what was your picks of the week before that game where it was kind of party game?
Jackpack, Party Pack.
Jackbox
games.
Jackbox games. But they're going to be releasing some games where then you can use your phone, to type in answers or as a controller and all of that. So I could see that being fun. Tetris I see on there.
Lego Party, Boggle Party, Pictionary, Tetris Time Warp, Party Crashers, Fool Your Friends. Now I'm totally into this type of stuff.
Yeah.
The Jackbox games, Mario Party, Crash, what is it? Crash Team something, Tag Team, whatever it is. Love them. Played them all. I think they're great.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Netflix, they started the games a while ago, but this new kind of interactive thing sounds like fun. So we'll have to try that. And it is today, that time of the month. No, not that time. It is Microsoft Patch Tuesday, October 2025 edition.
There it is.
And Krebs on Security says it's the end of 10 edition because this is famously the last security updates supposedly for Windows 10 operating system. Now, a bonus listener mail, I was talking to a friend of mine his parents were really freaking out about the end of Windows 10 for their personal computers at home. And what are they supposed to do? And I said, well, I'm pretty sure their computers are too old to upgrade to Windows 11. So unless they want to buy new computers, I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think it's going to be a massive issue. I mean, eventually you would want to get on Windows 11. You can pay, I think, $30 to get more updates. I still would not be surprised one bit if they keep releasing. I mean, it was like 10 years later they released a Windows XP security update. So I have some clients that still have Windows 10 computers, and they were saying, "No, we got to get everything updated." And I said, "Well, typically you still have a month before the next security updates would come out anyways. So you'd be the same for this whole next month that you would have been last month." But people are saying, and I mentioned it before, that there's probably a lot of nefarious people out there that have been looking for a lot of holes in Windows 10, that they have been waiting for this day because they know that if they exploit those holes, that there's a good chance that Windows isn't going to be able to protect them. So we'll see what happens. It's not the end of the world. It's not Y2K, but you know, they really want people on Windows 11.
Quick sidestep. Today, oh, that's you, sorry. Today, I very sadly was setting up a new PC laptop for our accounting department that has Windows 11. I did not like it. I do not like it, Sam. I do not like PCs with jam.
Yes.
Anyway,
indeed.
And I am. It is very interesting how Mac-like PCs have become.
Yes.
Like somebody, Cupertino. I'm sorry, Seattle. Redmond. There we go. Redmond, start your photocopiers, because man, it's getting really close. So you would think I don't have anything to complain about, but there's just this layer of jank that's just. Stop trying to sell me stuff.
Yes. And our last one, we have a security privacy story, but Emmanuel in the chat, bro, what about Veritas and AI stuffs? We do talk about, welcome to the show, we do talk about AI stuff and some of that. Some people get tired of it, so we haven't had a whole lot of AI stuff this week. But
well, if you didn't see the beginning of the show, we did some AI videos.
We did Sora. Some Sora for you. Everybody wants more Sora videos of me. But our security and privacy Discord support breach may have exposed photo IDs for millions of users.
Oh, great! This is just one. First it was Yahoo, and then it was 23andMe, and then it was this, and then it was that, and it was Chase Bank, and then it was Wells Fargo Bank, and then it's, holy cow, is it ever going to end? So I do have a Discord login. So what did they get? What was the
so I think the photo IDs was related to if you had to do age verification through it for whatever reason, that you would have had to upload your ID, which we've been talking about for months now.
I never have done that. I don't ever want to do it.
The unauthorized party also gained access to a small number of government ID images, e.g. driver's license, passport, from users who had appealed an age determination.
Facebook has a similar thing.
Yeah, like if you are trying to prove you're an adult and their system says, I don't think you're an adult, all you do is go into Bluey forums. They'll ask for verification. But it says Discord is being extorted by the people who compromised their Zendesk, which they're saying it wasn't their Zendesk. They've got 1.5 terabytes of age verification related photos.
2 million photos. Jeez.
And I have good feelings about Discord. I feel like they're a pretty hip company, that they would have been paying attention to this stuff. But as we have learned very well, banks should be hip to this because they've got some liability, but it happens.
I don't want to step on my soapbox, but the way to take care of this is to not have the data to begin with. And if you do require some verification or whatever to enable an account, the company should be deleting that information and getting rid of it. They should not be storing any of this stuff. So
no, that's
great. It's a very solvable problem. But guess what? that sweet, sweet money they get from third parties that they sell the data to. They just can't give it up. And it's at the expense of our privacy. And it's ticking me off.
Ticking you off.
Man,
Well,
I gotta cool down.
I'm going to get you back to even keel with our bonus odd take of the week. I have the Vintage Macintosh Programming Book Library. If you are looking for some reading to go to bed to, so it says, this is from vintageapple.org, which I might have to explore more for future bonus odd takes, but it says Nick R was generous enough to send me his entire vintage Mac programming library to be destructively scanned and shared with the community. We've added a few of our own for a pretty huge collection, over 150 of vintage Mac programming related books. So if you were looking to learn advanced Macintosh Pascal from 1986, you can click on that PDF, load it up, and read and learn to your heart's content.
It's slow loading because people are probably demanding all this data.
The traffic on this side.
They're getting slammed. It's almost done. We're about 90% loaded here. Oh, there it is.
These have got to be giant files too. I'm going to download it.
It's probably a massive file.
But
so destructive scanning, they have to tear apart the book to get it flat so that they can get a great copy.
Well, this one was only 16 megabytes, but I mean, just some great history here from the history of Apple programming.
Pascal, how I hated you and
Apple Guide Starter Kit, C++, Code Warrior, Turbo Pascal. I mean, the list just goes on, but just what a fun resource to be able, the HyperTalk Bible from 1998,
nice.
89.
I don't know if I brought it up yet. I have a book I found at the bins. It was like a Macintosh, getting started with Macintosh, and it had the old cover with the little kind of sketch drawing of a Mac. In a rainbow color.
Yeah.
And it's like getting started with Macintosh, and it's got like a spiral bound. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
So maybe I should contribute. It's not about programming though, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but
maybe they'll expand this.
It's just crazy. Some of the stuff, I guess that they've started uploading them in 2017. So I just came across it, but very interesting resource that probably 99.99999% of people do not care about, but I thought it was fun, and what matters.
That's why it's the bonus hot take.
You know what else matters, Dave?
What's that?
Word picks of the week.
Nice.
Yes.
I think I got the button pushed that time, and I forgot to get mine off the floor here, so I'm very sorry. Hold on. Give me a moment. Man, that's a lot of work. So my pick of the week this week is something that it's been here the whole time.
Oh.
Of course, I'm talking about EZVALO under cabinet lighting. I got to start over again. I'm sorry about that. EZVALO under cabinet lighting, 1000 mAh rechargeable puck lights with remote 3-color temps and 12 RGB motion sensor closet light, indoor dimmable under counter lights for kitchen shelf black 6-packs.
Oof. Oh, look at those.
There's a typo. So this is a little light. You can look at it there, or you can look at this one right here. Look at this beauty. It's just a cheap little puck light. I got a 6-pack. They were $5 a piece. That's what they look like turned on. I mean, look, you could light your studio with one of these dudes, right? But wait, there's more. What if I told you it came with this remote control, which is upside down? This remote control, and then you could change the colors of probably those back there too, because they all use the same frequency. You can do cool. It's going to auto adjust, but cool, medium, or warm color. You can do all these different colors. I mean, there's 12 different colors that you can switch it to. You can put it on fade mode, where it'll fade between the different colors.
Oh yeah.
Now it's fading into the next color, and my auto white balance is messing it up. I should turn that off. And then you can put it in flashy mode for like if you're gonna have a disco or a party or something like that. You can set a timer, so it'll turn off after a certain amount of time. And there's a switch on the side that you can set it to be. It's not really marked, but you can have it motion sensitive, so you can leave them on.
Oh.
And when you enter the room, they'll turn off automatically. And when you enter the room, they'll come on. And as long as you're kind of moving around, they'll stay on. So I thought that was a lot for just $5 per light. And, you know, it cost me a little bit to outfit my new studio, but I thought it was worth it, you know?
Yeah.
And I have a few extras.
Cool. So now, do they charge USB-C?
Well, my friend, you know me well, because I refuse.
Yes.
I refuse to buy products that do not. It's hard to see, but yes,
but it is USB-C.
USB-C
nice,
is the charge. And it comes with one of those little triple.
The triple whip.
The little triple deal where you can charge 3 of them at a time. And of course, I had to buy 2 boxes to outfit my thing back there, so I could charge 6 at a time if I wanted to.
Nice.
And
very cool.
I can charge them on any USB cable. It doesn't have to be the ones that came with it. So yeah, I love it.
Nice. Well, my pick of the week this week, I'm excited. This is a cool one for everybody. It's the OneSnap magnetic wireless charger, compatible with MagSafe, compatible with iPhone and Apple Watch charger, 15-watt power, soft touch, compact travel charging station, travel accessory. And here it is right here, and it's wound around my microphone. So it's this puck, and you might go, oh yeah, that's a MagSafe charger. But you see that little, if I get it in front of my face, that
it looks like a male part, or
is
what is
Apple,
this here?
Apple Watch charger in the middle. So this one charger, it is USB-C, because always USB-C, 15 watts. You can charge any of your wireless devices. So if you were traveling, you could put your watch on there. I was charging my AirPods on it earlier. You can charge your phone all on this one. I did get it on Prime Big Deal days. It was down to $15 from $20. But talk about a useful cable, because there's lots of MagSafe or wireless charging, but to get the Apple Watch also is
in one device, because most of them are the big, like I have one by my bed. It's like got the base that you can charge on, then it's got a stem, and then one thing goes off for your watch, another one goes for your phone. But this is just one single puck that you could put separately, all 3 devices on independently at different times. So that's pretty cool.
And then it's got this nice little soft rubber case there, and the magic.
Cord.
You just wire your cord around that, throw it in your bag. Bob's your uncle right there. So the OneSnap magnetic wireless charger. I heard about this on a different podcast, and I was kind of keeping my eyes when I saw $5 off. It's from FTNT, the company.
I feel like I need to get one of those for my wife so that she can put it by her chair, because she has like the USB-C cable that'll charge her phone and her iPad. But then she's like, oh, my watch is dead. So what does she do? It won't help her with her iPad. You know, you think the new iPads will have wireless charging? That'd be a hoot.
No, I don't know. That is a curious omission from the... I think it's because they don't want people to try to use the MagSafe to hang their iPads in various places.
Probably.
But yeah, from Footnote Accessories. I had never heard of them before this product, and it looks like this is... Oh, they have a flashlight, but... Oh, they have a flashlight that has Find My built in.
What? Let's take a look at all their stuff now that we're here.
Yeah, the OneSnap cable. And then if you go down, you'll find the Flash Finder Key Finder works with Apple Find My 2-in-1 keychain flashlight and item tracker.
You never knew you needed this. Why? You ready? Here we go. A flashlight locator keychain all in one. We call it Flash Finder. Here's how it looks. Voila. Here's more. This is for the audio listeners.
Yes.
So it's just a fancy flashlight. It sounds like.
If you scroll down too, they've got a picture down a little further. Keep going down.
You can adjust it with your phone? Oh, that's just Find My.
But if you scroll down to the next set of images,
oh
look
boy,
how small that thing is. I didn't know it was that small.
Oh,
That's
it's
keychain
like
size.
it's like 2 AA batteries long.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
USB-C rechargeable battery, splash resistant.
That's a good camping accessory.
Yeah.
What's that thing
So
cost?
those are their
$20?
2 products. I like it.
24 bucks.
These guys we need to reach out to these guys. They're doing our kind of thing, coming out with great products.
Well, I've told you and many other people, if I ever were to win the lottery, I'd quit my job. Sorry. I might volunteer some there, but quit my job and then like create products like this. Work with a manufacturer in China and say, what you got in the pipeline? And they say a cool flashlight. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna come up with some colorways, some design changes and choices to make it specifically Baylor Media product. So
yeah,
man, let's hope and pray I win the lottery someday.
Hope you remember to buy a lottery ticket at some point.
Well, the world needs my products.
Yes. Well, if you would like either of our products, you can head over to the aforementioned notpics.com where we put all of our picks. We have great links over there. You can read, people will leave reviews on stuff, but man, I'm sitting in my chair still sitting in my chair and
I gotta
using
tell
my
you,
small rig arm.
Speaking of reviews, it's about time we have another giveaway or something to get people to write reviews.
Got to promote. Because we haven't. I kind of had an open-ended one on there, but please go over there. We've got a little instruction thing to leave a review. It just helps with the SEO and to get the word out about NotPicks. If you review on NotPicks, if you've used any of the products, you hate them, love them.
Hey, I used these last night. Actually, this morning I think I used those. The slippers.
We can't see what you're looking at.
Oh, sorry. The Bombas slippers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I was on the webpage. But yes, so there we are. I had breakfast with Ryan Trahan this morning. What else did I do this morning? I used my Lytro camera. So yeah, all these things. I actually used those last night to light my way outside. So there's a lot. That was lights, by the way, for those who are listening, audio only. But yeah, a lot of good stuff on that. Sometimes I go there to be like, what was that thing? And I'll just scroll through.
Yes. And you guys have been using the website because I go into the anonymous Amazon affiliate reports for any of those Amazon links. And Rice Camp has entered the chat. Hey, Rice Camp.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Glad you could make it. But we have a Ramazon purchase of the week. Someone bought the Perkomi natural jute twine 600 feet long twine string gift for crafts, gift wrapping, packaging, gardening, crocheting, knitting, macrame, decor, brown 2mm 600 feet. 4.7 stars on 8,955 ratings. $5.99 under $6. You can get 600 feet of natural jute twine. Think about it.
What is jute?
I do not know, and I do not ask.
Well, here's a pro tip. Click on a word, look up jute.
Oh, pro tip.
Let's see. Let me scroll down because it popped off my screen. Try it again. Look up jute. It'll bring up this little thing, and it's cut off, but it says a member of the Germanic people. Okay, no. A rough fiber made from the stems of a tropical old world plant used for making twine and rope, woven into sacking or... And you got to click for more. That's pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah.
I like it. And there's other colors too.
Oh, color packs. Oh man, who knew?
What are you going to do with all this twine, man?
It is fall. People love their decorating with their twine and gift wrapping for Christmas.
They're doing either wrapping gifts, a little twine bow, or it's for Halloween and they're doing something Halloween-y, like getting burlap and like sewing it together with twine.
Well, we might just find out because, hey, Grandma just said that was her, the twine. And she says, long story, ...
Okay. Well, we'll save it for another time. since we're rolling at the
Dave,
end
reach
here.
out to her husband. Make sure he's not tied up in the closet.
Oh, that's a good
somewhere.
question. I'm going to text him right now.
Yes, make sure he's okay. But yes, we do thank you guys for clicking through those links at Not Picks. It's a resource we wanted to put together for you guys, and it helps the show out immensely. If you remember to go there before you go to Amazon and do your shopping.
Hey, Nate, and I would be remiss if I didn't remind people to like and subscribe. I'm
Oh,
not sure
yeah.
if you have your handy. There it is. Like and subscribe. High dollar. Man, I'm just impressed every time we use this graphic because one,
That's
it's
HD right there.
It's
Look
3D.
At that.
It's
That resolution.
HD. I mean,
rotates.
I know it can do anything.
Could Sora do that?
I don't think
Sora
so.
do that?
No way.
Come on.
But remember to like and subscribe. If you like, then that tells YouTube, hey, people like this, and they'll show it to other people. And if you subscribe, then every time we have a new video, it'll show up in your feed. And if you ring that bell, it will notify you. That's optional. I mean, some people like notifications. I personally do not. But if you're the type of person that needs to be reminded, click that bell. So there you go.
Getting a little emotional thinking about all our subscribers. Yeah, I will remind people we're trying to get to 1,000 before our 10-year anniversary in January, or else we're shutting down the show. So we're getting some new subscribers each week, but we are not getting the numbers we need. So make sure you hit that subscribe.
What are we up to now, if I may ask?
I think we're at 389.
389. Look at all this high quality production for 389 subscribers. I know there's millions of viewers.
Yes.
We could do better, people. We could do
better. And hey, Grandma said, good guesses, but that's not it. She is not tie up her husband. She said, hint, look up Powerland Halloween event, which I think she posted some photos from. So it is Halloween related. Fall decor, 10,000 plus bought of those in the past month. There'll be a link in the show notes if you need some jute twine.
Yeah, don't forget, every single thing we talk about, the articles, the products, they're all in the show notes. Nate does a great job. So if you felt like you missed something, just look at the show notes.
Yes, yes, indeed. Well, thank you to everybody that joined the live show tonight. For everybody that's going to watch or listen, but you really should watch so that you can get out there and tech better. Better. Bestest? Tech best?
Better.
Tech gooder.
Gooder. Perfect. Print it.